Ooh, what's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be going through a gameplay preview of every brand new bundle inside of Season 4 Reloaded. Definitely stay tuned. Now, I get it, everybody out there is interested in the cosmetic side of things within Call of Duty. Totally understand that, but as you guys do know, I do cover everything here on the channel. As a big reminder, the detonated stockpile did get updated following the release of the mid-season, so if you want to check out what is included in every single pack that has been released over the last couple of years, we got you covered here on the site. We also have the prices of every single brand new bundle as well. We'll circle back to the stockpile in just a bit because there's a few bundles that haven't fully leaked out for the mid-season, which I'm sure you guys are going to want to hear more about. As a reminder, big credit and shout out to ThunderCod for having posted a full gameplay preview of every single pack, or almost every pack here inside of Season 4 Reloaded. Now, we'll get back to ThunderCod in a second. Real quick, as you guys may have seen just earlier today, we got the release of the promised Beavis and Butthead Tracer bundle, which does cost 2,800 COD points. Of course, you can play as Beavis and Butthead if you purchase the premium event track and the brand new event pass, but if you guys don't want to do that, there's also another bundle here that features both of these voiced characters in tactical gear to better fit Call of Duty a little bit. But as you will see in this pack, you're going to see a CR56 AMAX. Check a look at the tracers here as well. The thing is, this is one of the bundles that didn't fully leak out really on ThunderCod's channel or many Twitter users' accounts. There was a couple of clips here and there of maybe some of the operators, some of the blueprints, but not the full bundle that was leaked out. As you guys can see, the cell-shaded green tracers and the fart death effects. We got 3 blueprints here. So it's the Fang, the KSV, and the CR56 AMAX. Here's the finishing move that you've probably seen quite a bit of footage of already. It was actually shown in the recent Beavis and Butthead trailer. We got the Punch Boys emote taken straight out of the show. So again, a 90s property that I suppose does technically work with a 90s focused Call of Duty. But yeah, there's going to be folks that probably don't agree with that. Now, we also have an animated calling card, an animated emblem, and then a loading screen there, which is just the bundle artwork. Next up, we have the Kyun Desu Tracer Pack. I probably completely butchered that name, so I do apologize, but we have a brand new skin there for Alvarez, as you will see. Let's check out what the blueprints are as well. We have one for the Essex. There you have it. One of our brand new weapons that's released earlier this season. And those are the tracers, no death effects. We also have an AS Val skin. Nice, pretty pink and a little bit of blue in there. And on top of that, we also have what looks like an epic emote. There's even a Tomahawk skin there. Take a look at that. Yep, there you go. And we also got a loading screen, emblem, and even a spray. So, like I mentioned before, I think Season 4 started with the least amount of bundles that we've seen just about all year with Black Ops 6 and the seasonal updates, and Reloaded didn't add too many either. However, there is a pack here that was originally, I believe, meant for Season 3 and ended up getting completely removed from the game and now re-released as a part of Season 4 Reloaded bundle. This is the Seaborne Mastercraft Ultra Skin bundle. This is, of course, a skin for Woods. Does look a little different from the original version of this pack that was meant to come out a couple of months ago. You're also going to be looking at an HDR Mastercraft here. If I'm not mistaken, I think the original Mastercraft was for the AMR mod. I could be mistaken on that. I'll pull up the older version of this bundle that was leaked out many months ago just so we can fact check that. But there's the inspect for this bundle here. Obviously, very similar theme. No, it is not an official Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration, but either way, still pretty cool pack. We also got the Inkspine SOG blueprint. So for those that are fans of the ocean, you'll probably be digging this bundle quite a bit. We also have the Fodder emote of legendary rarity. Let's check that out. All right, and then a bug finishing move we can't see. There's an Ultra charm I want to get back to for a second. Sometimes charms are labeled as Ultra, and you can't really tell why, but if they're animated, I kind of get it. That one glows a little bit. There's also some other cosmetics here towards the end of this bundle. It'll be an expensive one. It's going to cost 3,000 COD points, which is pretty crazy. But here's a bundle that we saw a glimpse of in the recent Reloaded blog post. A Triceratops-looking operator for Pain. So, Dino fans or fans of the Jurassic Park series may end up picking this one up. Again, not an officially licensed collab with Jurassic Park, although that would have been kind of cool. As you can see, there's that skin. And then it looks like we have a Mastercraft for the Model L. Got some tracers and death effects a part of this skin as well. We can get an inspect preview thanks to the shop. Yep, literal dinosaur on your blueprint. Luckily, the Model L is still pretty viable in most game modes, so... Oh, he just eats it. Okay. Very, very cool looking inspect. And then we also have blueprint for the SOG. The SOG's gotten so many skins over the last couple of months. It's crazy. Still, again, a pretty powerful SMG in just about any game mode. Dual wield it. We also have a Kali stick blueprint called Fractured. So some dinosaur bones as melee weapon skins. Not too bad. And then we got the skeletal interference. Legendary finishing move. All right, all right. And then we got a meteor strike. Yeah, extinction event. Cosmetic there. And then some other rewards towards the back right of this pack and a double weapon XP token. Moving on, we have the Slaymation Ultra Skin pack. It's going to be for Woods. Pretty cool looking pack. I mean, kind of reminds me of... Oh, it's not for Woods, it's for Nazir, excuse me. I thought that was Woods for a second. I completely butchered that one, but kind of reminds me of like Wallace and Gromit, the clay animation film from many years ago that you guys have probably seen. But that's kind of the theme of this bundle here, just Claymation. Really cool. Something we haven't really seen in COD before. We also have an AS Val blueprint, Molded Mayhem, colorful clay tracers. And we got some death effects there. Hardened clay. All right. And we also got a blueprint for the PP919. Arguably, at least, I would say a top 5 SMG in the game. We also have the Ultra emote called Quick Craft. Let's see what makes it Ultra. Oh, pulls out himself. Oh, and he sits right next to him. I guess that's a fairly detailed emote. Fair enough for an Ultra one. And then we got some other cosmetics there towards the right. That is a 2,400 COD point pack. Makes you wonder why. Because the operator skin's considered Ultra, but is it just because of the design of the skin? The fact he looks like a clay figure? I don't know. We then have an Ultra skin here for Niren. This is a Mastercraft Ultra Skin Tracer pack. I guess it is glowing a little bit, so that could explain the Ultra rarity. Got some purple going on. And what is the actual name of this bundle? Nohilist? The Nohilist Mastercraft pack? All right. Then we have a DM10. A DM10 Ultra skin. They probably knew what they were doing with this one because the DM10 is arguably one of the top metas right now in multiplayer and Warzone. The thing is just broken. I mean, you guys have seen some gameplay of it in some of my recent videos. I mean, this thing is nuke ready. Not that it ever was bad before, but what a wild inspect. Oh, takes cards out. Yeah, that's a crazy inspect. Easily one of the craziest ones in Black Ops 6, but I guess they buffed it because of this bundle. I don't know. We got a Jacko PDW skin. I know ranked players are going to go crazy for this one. Violet Tracers, and what are those death effects? What are they called? Dark Magic. All right. We got a bug finishing move, a legendary emote called Is This Your Card? So, yeah, literally become a magician with this 2,800 COD point pack. We also have what looks like a legendary loading screen, not animated. Animated calling card, animated emblem, and even a decal. But now moving on to the second major collaboration that we're going to be seeing in Season 4 Reloaded. Nobody expected another collab with a famous cartoon. This is American Dad, specifically the Roger bundle, which will cost 2,800 COD points. You're going to be looking at 3 different variant operators, 2 blueprints, a plunger skin for a melee, and then, of course, an emote and a finishing move. For whatever reason, there's just images pouring out of these bundles, but nobody actually force-loaded the bundle early into their game to where there's a video preview. We've, of course, compiled all the images from that pack and put it on the detonated stockpile for those that missed it. Again, you'll be looking at 3 different operator skins in this bundle. I suppose that's why it is a little bit more expensive than the Stan Smith one. And then you got the Shallow Vows blueprint for a rifle, the Ricky Doohickey skin, which is a sniper, got our plunger, and then our animated calling card. If there is a video preview of this bundle that's out there, I'll probably make a follow-up short to this one showing you what the finishing move and emote do look like. But for now, we have a limited preview of this upcoming collaborative bundle. I believe Alex did post a video here of the operators in the zombies menu, so at least there's that. But I'm actually excited about this collab because it does coincide with the COD Tunes Challenge event. We haven't had too many traditional challenge events in Black Ops 6 with actual objectives, but this will be releasing alongside that towards the end of July. I'll put the release dates on screen in a second so you can see the leaked release dates of these American Dad bundles. But as you guys saw, we have Stan Smith himself, which is also going to be in a separate bundle, which will cost 2,400 COD points. Got a limited view of the bundle in the actual shop. 1 operator skin of ultra rarity. And then we have, I guess because it's cel-shaded, it's ultra rare, but 2 blueprints, a finishing move, an emote, and various cosmetics. Pull that up here on the stockpile so you can see. Yep, a little bit cheaper than the Roger bundle, but still fairly expensive. We haven't really seen 2 different crossovers with the Reloaded update in Black Ops 6 at least, unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah, pretty cool to see that we're going to be getting that collab towards the end of July. Moving on though, we have the Title Crash Tracer bundle here, which will cost 1,600 COD points amongst one of the cheaper packs for this mid-season. I mean, so many bundles have just cost, at a very minimum, 2,400 COD points within Season 4. There really haven't been too many. They were lower than that, so I guess that's cool to see. We got a brand new skin for Stone. What else do we have here? We have a blueprint for the SOG, another SOG, right? With red tracers, no death effects. What else do we have? We have a skin there for the Strider 22, which just got a conversion kit not too long ago, so I guess there's that. We also got a reticle, a water log gun screen tracking your steps, and then what's going to look like, what is that? A weapon sticker called Diver Down. There's that one. Moving on, though, we have a pretty cool space-themed bundle, the Orbital Rush Mastercraft pack. This is going to feature an operator skin for Kane. This will cost 2,400 COD points. So if you want to play as an astronaut, then this bundle might be for you. Hopefully there's carry forward, because I would absolutely love to see like a moon successor or a map set in space on a Dark Ether space station. I know that got rumored not too long ago. It'd be cool to bring this operator skin to that supposed zombies map. But we do have an Unleashed Velocity AK-74 Mastercraft with some tracers and death effects there. Here's the inspect preview, which I believe flies away. I think B23 or somebody posted this on Twitter. Oh, okay. Yeah, some pretty impressive inspects, at least, for this second half of Season 4. I think it's kind of a better batch than what we saw with the first half of the season as far as bundles go. Some inspects straight out of COD Mobile or something. But we also have an XMG blueprint. Not too bad. It's called Afterburn. Kind of reminds me of, what was it? Was it the Afterburn Cordite in Black Ops 4? I think that's what it was called. I think it was called Afterburn. I'd have to pull that up, but pretty cool looking back there. We also have the Low Orbit emote. I would certainly expect more packs like this in Black Ops 7, a much more futuristic COD than BO6, so they'll probably be a little bit more out there with some of the cosmetic packs, and we have some other space-themed cosmetics to round out that bundle. Coming towards the end, though, we also have the Planetary Matriarch Ultra Skin for West Point. This is part of the Off-World Sovereign Reactive Ultra Skin bundle. Bit of a mouthful there, but here you have it. Brand new skin for West Point that I believe was marketed a little bit in the Reloaded blog post. And then another SOG. How many SOGs did we talk about in today's video? This is crazy. The Reckoner. Not the Reckoning, DLC 4. The supposed name of the new zombies map, but the Reckoner. We also got a GPMG skin called Invader. You get red tracers and supernova death effects. Oh, it looks like that inspect was broken. I thought when this leaked out, this was gonna be a blueprint for the Citadel sword. Like, how is this not a skin for the Citadel wonder weapon? It's actually a pickaxe blueprint, right? Crystallized Blaze. They just picked the pickaxe instead because it's one of the newer melees, but really shocked to see we haven't gotten a single skin for the Citadel swords. Maybe we just won't inside of Black Ops 6. Got some bugged previews there, a finishing move. Oh, you can actually see that one. It was the default one. It's broken. We also have the legendary emote called Worship Me. And yeah, I guess the utilizes that melee skin. How is the skin reactive, though? I guess we'd have to wait until somebody takes it in game. I guess as you get kills, you'll start noticing that. But then, that's about it. Some other cosmetics there towards the back of this bundle. Again, shout out to Thunder for having posted all of these previews. He posted some individual breakdowns of some of these bundles as well for those out there that are interested. But as a big reminder, we'll update the stockpile as new bundles do get released with Season 5. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. That's every brand new bundle that we know of right now for Season 4 Reloaded. I'll, of course, make follow-up content as we do learn more about any future cosmetic. Really hope you enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.